What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Dave Chappelle, man. Dave Chappelle is getting a lot of criticism from the trans community, the alphabet community, Caucasian liberals. You got these black sellouts who do whatever they're told, and when they're told to attack another black person, they do it with glee. Apparently, Netflix is standing by Dave Chappelle, and they're giving him the right to post the content that he wants, and he wants to be a comedian. He wants to be able to make fun of things and make fun of people and do what comedians have done for years. But but comedy has gone down the drain, I think, due to cancel culture. I think it's due to people who are mentally unstable, people who want to live their life in a bubble. It's very funny how these same people who are upset with Dave Chappelle are so quick to cancel people who are conservative, who may be Trump supporters, who may be Christian. They're so quick to destroy those people's lives. But because Dave Chappelle makes a joke or makes jokes in a comedy special, they want to cancel him. Oh my God, why do you make fun of us? You can make fun of everybody else, but you can't make fun of us. That's not how the real world works. And if you believe that you are who you are, and I'm speaking to the alphabet community, the trans community, if you really believe you are who you are now, why do you have such a problem with Dave Chappelle making jokes about it? Why are you upset with him? See, you can make fun, I guess you can make fun of conservatives and Donald Trump. But if you say one thing about some of these groups, they want to end you. They want to cancel you. They want apologies. But that's not how the real world works. And I posted a video yesterday. Well, I'm actually going to be doing Dave Chappelle, this video here. I'm going to upload it the next day after I posted a video about a lesbian cop from New York who took the life of her ex-girlfriend's lover and ended up wounding her ex-girlfriend. She waited for them to get back, and then she went in there with the intent of taking both of them out. And I think she may have believed that she had achieved her goal. This is why when the police arrived, she basically admitted to everything, only to find out that her ex-girlfriend survived, and her ex-girlfriend is going to be able to live her life while she's living the rest of her life incarcerated. And I talked about how you could barely find that article or that story anywhere. You have a decorated New York cop who is accused, she admitted to taking the life of one woman and almost taking the life of another. But you didn't see that story very many places. You really didn't. And that is because it doesn't fit the narrative. Because the narrative from the trans community is that people are out to get trans people. And that there's a disproportionate amount of these trans people who are being hunted, when that's not even the case. You have more straight people who lives are being ended every single day. I think you just have a community of people that hates criticism. They are delusional in more ways than one. And anybody that shows them who they really are, even though when they look in the mirror, they see who they really are, they get offended by it. So let's look at this article from the NY Post. It says Netflix fires employee who leaked info about Dave Chappelle, what Dave Chappelle was paid for the controversial special. Because y'all know there was a walkout by some people, some trans employees, right? There was a walkout, and the walkout failed because people ended up getting fired. And that's the thing, man. I want to know, why is it, and I'm gonna get to the article from the NY Post, but I just got to make this point. Why are these people so hell bent on being from not being able to deal with any type of criticism or any type of jokes? Why is it they're going to this level? Because they're mad that Netflix is standing by Dave Chappelle. What do you expect? Dave Chappelle does big numbers for them. That's why they do business with Dave Chappelle. They do business with Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle does great business with them. They do good business together. Dave Chappelle makes a lot of money, but that's not nothing new. We've been knew that. We've been knew that. But this is the depths that these morons are willing to go through in order to try to destroy people. Los Angeles, Netflix said Friday that it had fired an employee for disclosing confidential financial information. Let's see, about what it paid for Dave Chappelle's comedy special, The Closer, which some condemned as being transphobic. Aww. The employee, who wasn't named, shared confidential, commercially sensitive information outside the company, a Netflix statement said. We understand this employee may have been motivated by disappointment and hurt with Netflix, but maintaining a culture of trust and transparency is the core to our company, the statement said. The statement said the information was referenced in a Bloomberg News article, which reported that Netflix spent $24.1 million on The Closer, which first aired last week. The article also mentioned lower budgets for the 2019 Chappelle special, a Bo Burnham special, and a 9-episode hit Squid Game. Netflix said a review of its internal access logs pinpointed the information to a single person. Y'all don't think Netflix has like a whole database of people who log in and log out, who admitted that they downloaded and shared the sensitive company information externally. You see how dangerous these people can be when they're mad? You see how dangerous these people can be? She could have put, not saying she, but whoever this person is, could have put this company at risk. This person could have put this company at risk. The Closer first aired on October 1st and has gained at least 10 million views. However, Chappelle's remarks about the trans community raised protests within Netflix and from the Alphabet activists. The media watchdog group GLAAD said that anti-Alphabet content violates Netflix policy to reject programs that incite hate and violence. Nobody is inciting hate and violence towards you. Calm down. You people love putting those words out there to make it seem like everybody's against you. When there have been people who have been, there have been males dressing up as women for years and nobody has really cared that bad. However, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos told managers in an internal memo that the show doesn't cross the line on hate and will remain on the streaming service. Several Netflix employees, including a software engineer who identifies as trans, had criticized the special. Trans employees and their co-workers are being urged to stage a walkout next Wednesday in protest. Our leadership has shown us that they do not uphold the values for which we are held, said on a Monday post on a public company Slack channel, Los Angeles Times reported. Oh, you got a bunch of butthurt people mad because Netflix is not removing his comedy special. They should not remove his comedy special. How did he violate any of their terms of service? This is what they do. This is the games that they like to play. And I want y'all to understand that this is bigger than Dave Chappelle. This is bigger than Dave Chappelle, because it ain't just Dave Chappelle. There's a lot of people who, if they don't follow and they don't go along with a lot of this BS, they're going to get attacked. I think the Alphabet community is not above criticism. They are not above being made fun of. If you truly believe you are who you are, why are you upset about it? If you are a male that likes to dress up and believe you are a woman, why would Dave Chappelle say bother you? I don't understand this. If you feel like you are female, why do you care about his Netflix special that you probably didn't even watch? And him cracking jokes. Because listen, Dave Chappelle talks about everybody. Y'all loved him when he criticized conservatives, right? But as soon as he says something about you, oh my God, we have to cancel him. We have to put out his information. We have to do everything we can to force him to apologize to us because we're hurt. Let me tell you something right now. Trans community, alphabet community, criticism is going to happen. You need to learn to deal with it. Okay? Not everybody cares about your lifestyle. Not everybody is triggered like you are. Dave Chappelle has a right to say what he wants to say. It's just like people who don't get the jab. Why do you want to compromise somebody else's health just so it can ease your mindset? Because you're one of these followers who do whatever you're told, and you want others to do the same. When they don't, you get mad. To me, this is fake outrage. Fake outrage. You have women in your own community, and I'm talking about the alphabet community, who are taking the lives of other people in your community, and you don't say nothing. Why don't you do some type of protest about the domestic disputes that goes on in these same gender relationships that y'all don't want to talk about? Why don't you talk about that instead of a Netflix special? Dave Chappelle hasn't harmed one person. Nobody's gonna watch Dave Chappelle's Netflix special and say to yourself, I don't like those people, I'm gonna go do harm to them. Are you serious? You people are out of your mind. And you wonder why people treat you as special. And I'm not talking about special and, oh, this is just a special human being. No, they treat you like they would treat the children in those classes that they would put off. You know, y'all know the class I'm talking about. They're treating you like those kids. They're treating you like the kids that are in the small classrooms. They look older than everybody else. They're treating you like them. You don't want to be treated that way. Why are you upset because somebody doesn't embrace embrace your lifestyle? Because people make jokes about your lifestyle. Everybody gets made fun of. Everybody gets made fun of. To me, this is fake outrage. And to me, this just shows that they don't believe that they are who they are. And that's why they're upset. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow me on Patreon too.